So my name is Alfie Weston. I'm an events coordinator at Clownfish Events, and I've been here for nearly 3 years now. I didn't really know what to expect when I first started, because I'd never worked in the event industry. I never worked anything like it really. I'd only work in retail and like little bits here and there, and loads of places didn't get back to me, but Clownfish was the place that did. Yeah, I definitely got thrown in the deep end. I basically went straight onto events. Hadn't really seen anything yet, but I was straight out there. Don't get me wrong, probably didn't know what I was doing here and there, but I learned it as I went. And I think learning on the job is probably one of the biggest parts of this company. So going on to events and actually seeing how stuff's done, how stuff's set up, how stuff's taken down, and kind of the client interaction, you do learn that on the job. You learn that as you go. Like I said, you have one event, you might not be good at it. 5 later on, you might be the best, you might be amazing at it. Today we are working with Atlassian. We're in Aldgate. We're working in their offices. We've currently got Rollerball and Batak Light today. Luckily our winner of the London Summer Event Show, Jay, is a very competitive guy. So my job for today is being an events coordinator. That includes me arriving on site at the location, setting up our games. Just outside of that field of work, we're also, responding with the client, talking with the client, making sure we're meeting their needs. We bring the fun. That's kind of what we stand by at Clownfish. As you can see, everyone seems to be enjoying the games. People are getting on the leaderboards. Games are just rolling through. People seem to be enjoying themselves, so everyone's loving it. The hardest part about doing these things is making sure people stay engaged. The best thing you want to do as an event coordinator and someone running these games, you want to try and entice people to come to the games, try obviously beat other people on high scores, get competitions rolling. But yeah, as long as people are enjoying themselves, it makes my job nice and easy. I think the most rewarding part about my job is making sure that every time someone finishes the game, they've had a bit of fun, and that's the main thing. It gives you that sense of happiness, it gives you a sense of joy. You deliver for these events for other people, all you want to do is make other people happy. So to know you got a 5-star review, especially from a client when they name you personally, it means a lot to me especially. I absolutely love the team. I feel like we're all kind of on the same wavelength here. We never butt heads, we're always on the same page. And they're absolute dreams to work with. They all work hard. Everyone's so lovely. We all communicate very well. I feel like I learned a lot from Alex Miller. He's another events coordinator that works here. As someone being younger than me, trying to learn from him it makes me feel a little bit embarrassed sometimes when I first joined. I think before joining here, I didn't really have much interaction with people professionally as I did now. So I didn't really know, things to do, things to say. But working here, going out on events, speaking with clients, it's definitely improved my social skills, and it's made me feel a lot more confident going outside doing work. So yeah, that's been my biggest improvement. My personal proudest moment was when I went to the Clownfish Annual Conference, which is our CAC Awards in summer, which we normally do every year. I managed to win the Ben Turner Award, which is the Team Player Award. To me especially, that means a lot. I actually give my all to everyone around me. I make sure that everyone else is happy before myself. That's just the type of person I am. But obviously I always want to make sure I do my best for the team. I feel like the type of person you would need to be to join Clownfish Events as an events coordinator. You definitely need to be a hardworking person for sure. You need to be flexible. Don't get me wrong, our days shift here and there. It's never set one day. Could always change. Tuesday might be different to the next Tuesday. So yeah, being flexible is one of them. Hardworking is obviously the other. Communication. Great communication goes a long way. But that is also something that you would improve joining here. You'd learn it as you go, get better and better at it. Like speaking with clients, stuff like that will always improve your skills. So I think definitely managing to somehow make it on the ski trip for the company. I think I was probably only here for about 2 weeks full time before we went. And I don't think I was ever going to say no to that. Just going there and actually being able to have time with the team. Because obviously I was for full time, I was fairly new. So I didn't really know anyone. So to have that opportunity to go on the ski trip and actually get to know everyone as well, it was amazing. When we went to Marrakesh this year, I think it's another opportunity to get to know some new people at the team, and also keeping the team together is a big thing, and Matt's very good at doing that. Being named as one of the best places to work in the Sunday Times was quite a big thing, especially being able to physically see me and the team in a newspaper is a crazy feeling, and everyone actually acknowledging how hard the team actually does work and how nice of a place it is to work. I think being seen as a leader or an exemplar at the company for this role is quite an honour. I don't feel like I'm very senior yet. I feel like I'm making my way there. I always try to set the best example, not just for full-timers, but for part-timers who come in, and I always try to give my best.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
We got it.
Perfect. We like it?
I like it.
Lovely.